Hey Chief, we managed to find something throughout the footage. Take a look. You see that, right? Zoom in on this. Our Titan is resilient, right? A simple knife wound couldn't damage him this bad, right? Exactly. So I think we should order his execution now. This is not our real Titan. It might be an ender trick. Because watch throughout all this footage and tell me we've all seen something weird. See, there's something wrong. His core, it never really looked like that. And his screen should have been completely broken by now. Let's be honest, this isn't him. His screen isn't hollow. Rewinding footage. See? Ender Overseer. I'm an Astro Overseer. Look at him. Something isn't adding up. Something's fishy and I don't like it. Rewinding footage.
How did these things even get on this planet?
I honestly don't know. Ender Duchess. The whole entire operator of the she's the leader of the operation, clearly. It only took about 10 to 20 years for her to get to this planet. We've been only a year deep into this investigation. So, that could only mean one thing. We have to kill our Titan. Footage rewind.
Look at this.
How did he even get? How is he still alive through this? Our Titan fought him once. And that didn't go well, did it? I guess. But still, we have to keep looking. Footage rewind. Yo, what's going on? Footage hacking. I repeat. Footage hacking. Turn off transmission. Transmission turning off. Transmission off. Activating firewall.
It's only a matter of time before they take control of all of our teleportation units. We're blind now. They can't find us.
Switching POVs. Alright, what's up everyone? Welcome to Corrupted Wars. Episode 19, Part 1. So, I've been anticipating to do this episode for a long time. So, I went through scripts, went through possibilities, changed some designs, and we actually got the episode. Let's go. So, the episode begins with none other than the blue shirt agent, otherwise known as Joshua. Here you go. The camera, you know what, let me get some better lighting. There we go. The camera on his chest right here. So we're looking through that. As we can see that he has got his upgrades. And then this is actually at the Alliance base currently. That's until a loud voice rings out. Let me just...
Come on. We don't have all day. We are moving to our destination soon. Let's move,
said the large Nintendo agent. as we can see multiple agents running towards him inside, and they get inside crates. And then, next thing you know, the operator didn't have nowhere to go, so he said, "Alright, I guess I'm just gonna have to hold on to you." No homo, Joshua said, as he quite literally grabs the coat of the large Nintendo agent, and then they teleport. Let me get the teleportation sound effect. I do not claim rights to that sound in any way possible. This is only for entertainment purposes. After they teleport to the point of conflict. Next thing you know, Joshua sees a Ender troop, and he instantly just shoots it down with no hesitation at all. With his new energy powers, which on the top right of his POV, there is a percentage battery. It's currently at 9,099 since he yells laser beams from his hands, otherwise known as laser gauntlets. Duh. And then he uses the rotating ring on his back, which is very small, and he starts flying up. And then he runs into someone. He runs into a few more Enders, so he starts blasting them. But then, large Nintendo agent said,
"Watch your back, you idiot."
right as bro gets tackled into a building. And he's disoriented, but then he quickly stands up and fights back by punching the Ender specialist in the face. And then blasting his head off with a laser. And then he said, "We don't take any more hostages. Rest in pieces." He said ironically, since he did kind of just blow him up, so he's in pieces, all right. And then Joshua flies out the building, and next thing you know, he hears more warping noises, and then he starts to shoot down a few more Enders. But then, next thing you know, out of nowhere, coming in are about 13, I am not joking, 13 Enders. Ender troops, at least. And then Ender Hellfighters. And last but not least, a Ender Obliterator. Two Ender Obliterators, actually. And as they just kind of warp in, the operator realizes how cooked he is from a scale from 1 to 10. And then he says, "If this is how it's going to end, so be it." A upgraded Ender Troop, a elite Ender Troop, just absolutely speed blitz him. And as he's about to get absolutely slaughtered, we can hear the sound. We can hear something in the background. And then a bomb latches on to the elite Ender Troop in a blast, sending that Ender Troop a few steps back as he activates his combat helmet. Next thing you know, the operator turns over to see something absolutely crazy. We can see now the cinema killer Yes, his name is the Cinema Killer, even though he's the semi-titan of the Cinema Agents. And bro is just walking forward menacingly with his killer axe and his plasma knife. And then he says the most coldest line of the episode. Every day, every single invader will be killed and executed by eyes of the operators. And as he says that, he pulls out his blade, his killer axe, and then he tosses it into one of the ender obliterators. Bro, why did I just stutter so bad? And after killing that ender obliterator, he goes in for the next one, absolutely destroying it. But then a whole entire squad, the Inferno squad of the Enders, come in and start absolutely shooting at him. While I'm talking, I'm going to be drawing the Cinema Strider. As bro is getting shot at, next thing you know, he simply just turns to them, and then his main speaker activates as he uses the world's most powerful sound wave to blast all of that back at them, times 10. And then they're absolutely shook as they get shot out the sky. But then upgraded Enders with more upgraded blasters come in, and as their blasters start rotating, they keep firing. But then one of the large agents from the Cinema Squad comes in, otherwise known as the Destructor Squad of the Cinema Squad. Basically, they carry around large hammers, shockwave hammers, to absolutely obliterate anyone in their way. And as they start destroying them, next thing you know, they weren't done. As a Ender Annihilator came in. Actually, no, Ender Hellfighter, Sky Combat. He tried to shoot at the Cinema Killer, but that didn't work, of course. So bro just ends up getting killed by a Cinema Strider, which I'm about to show in a second. Give me a sec. And here's the Cinema Strider. Not my best work, but still I put some effort into it. As bro literally sound booms the Ender Hellfighter to the ground, to the foot of the Cinema Killer. Next thing you know, bro completely kills the Ender Hellfighter, and then next thing you know, more warping noises are heard. And then the whole entire Ender fleet comes in. Ender Hellfighters, Ender Destructors, Ender Brutalizers, and more. Ender Obliterators, Ender Ships, Ender Duchess, and as they all move out the way, a gate begins to open. A black portal with red thundering electricity starts to open. And this is where we get this shot in the episode. The Cinema Killer actually locking in. But let me just... You can see that he's fully locked in. And then we can hear a voice ring out from the blacksmith as he says,
"Fought you for me, for I am Dutch Man of Doom."
Hold on, let me get the drawing real quick. Okay, so I know this is not what y'all are expecting. Or what y'all were expecting, but I had to change them up. How is the Alliance supposed to fight this? Well, fight the other version without guaranteed loss.